there are a lot of important things, but I think it's important that everybody has the water that they need.
I think most important is keeping everyone hydrated and so that they have enough water for cooking and drinking. But then I also think it's very important to keep the ecosystem and not stealing water from rivers that platypuses and other animals live in.
Everyone should probably have a water tank. I think that's very important to catch runoff.
I think it's really important to maintain the biodiversity when we're extracting water and making sure that we look after all the organisms that are living in and around the water, and so that we can use the water that we obviously need, but also we protect their habitat and the ecosystems that they need.
I'd say local solutions, if possible. Stormwater is definitely an option.
I think there's also a third option to that. Like, I think both of those are really, I think a bit of both.
Definitely local solutions. I think the transport of water is also really highly inefficient in the way we transport it, and using local solutions, as long as they're equal to the amount that we put back.
Go to local water, but if there is none, do get some water from other places.
I think if you're going to bring in water from a different place, bring it in from a place that has a lot of water already and is water stable, and make sure that when you take that water out that it will not affect the rest of that place.
It's a really good idea to use tanks and produce tank water, because you can live off tank water.
If you're having like a community garden, that could be one option where you could use all of that storm water to kind of be put into a filtration system, and yeah, used on all those gardens. Having something to slow down the flow of it, and also a little net or cage just to grab any leaf or plastic pollution.
I would hope to find an alternative storage solution for it instead of going to creeks, because it does disrupt the biodiversity, and so hopefully we could get a different storage technique and potentially filter that into sustainable ways to use that water in households. So reusing that in showers and potentially drinking water if it's clean enough.
It could be purified, is that the term? And used for drinking as well.
You can water your gardens and the MCG and stuff like that with the extra water, because sports places, they are important to keep for the culture and stuff, but I don't think they're the top priority.
It's almost a drought at the moment, so hopefully we could funnel this into gardens somehow and use this to water our gardens, or if not watering, just to use in ponds or whatever kind of fountains, who knows, but just not be like putting this polluted water back into waterways.
Some of it can be used to flush toilets, because if it's recycled, so it's cleaner.
And like recycle the water and use it in turbines to make dams and electricity to help with the climate change, and yeah, water your gardens. And
of course, with wastewater we need a high level of filtration in order to actually drink it, just like we do with stormwater, but I think it's definitely an option that's available to us.